sees Lou Dobbs tonight. News, debate, and opinion for Tuesday, March 3rd. Live from New York, Lou Dobbs.
Good evening, everybody. President Obama and British Prime Minister Gordon today calling for a new world order to tackle our global economic crisis. President Obama said globalization can be an enormous force for good. Prime Minister Brown again pushing for what he calls a global New Deal paid for by the United States.
Said by the Secretary of State and others about a new world order, about a defining moment in history. I have no doubt about the potential of this moment to be defining in terms of history, but that definition can be negative as well as positive. And how negative or positive it will be will depend on what kind of new world order we really create. Can it truly be said that the United States of America, trading off better treatment to China for an abstention on a vote, cozying up to Syria with its record of support for terrorism, or making promises to other countries in exchange for a hold your coat, you go ahead and take the risks and casualties endorsement, can it truly be said that these create a new world order? Can it really be said that we're building a new world order when it's almost exclusively the United States who will be fighting in the desert? Not alone, but almost. Displaying pride and impatience and implementing what essentially amounts to a Pax Americana. Is that a new world order?
So the question is not whether or not there's going to be an international global economy. There is one.
How much does America want to invest around the world? We're seeing a new world order now being built, a post-World War II world order. And I don't think America can retreat from that. I think we have to balance and adapt and adjust to the realities and the currents of this new world order.
This is the world you are graduating into. This is what I want to talk about today with you for a few minutes. I believe we, and particularly you, your class, has an incredible window of opportunity to lead in shaping a new world order for the 21st century.
First of all, the integration of national economies into a global economy. That's here. That's done.
This engagement is not an end in itself. The international order we seek is one that can resolve the challenges of our times. So we have to shape an international order that can meet the challenges of our generation.
So we're going to keep on pushing hard to shape an international order.
You believe deeply in your system, and we believe just as deeply in our system. It is not our common beliefs that have brought us together here, but our common interests and our common hopes. The interest that each of us has to maintain our independence and the security of our peoples, and the hope that each of us has to build a new world order.
But the leaders of that day, they knew, that generation knew that America had to stay engaged. They knew that they had to lay the foundation for a new world order.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
From 1945 and the end of the war through 1989 and the end of the Cold War, we had a worldview. Republican and Democratic presidents alike, from Harry Truman to George Bush, stood for freedom and stood for certain propositions that would make America strong and healthy and grow the middle class and shrink poverty and stand against communism. And after 1989, President Bush said, and it's a phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Can it really be said that this is a true New World Order when it lacks a true United Nations collective security effort with the full measure of international cooperation and burden sharing?
I know that for more than 2 centuries, we have strived at great cost and great sacrifice to form a more perfect union. It's been inscribed on our nation's seals since we declared our independence. E pluribus unum. Out of many, one.
When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order.
An international order, that's here. That's done.
Hitler has often protested that his plans for conquest do not extend across the Atlantic Ocean, but his submarines and raiders prove otherwise. And so does the entire design of his new world order. His new world order. I have in my possession a secret map made in Germany by Hitler's government, by the planners of the New World Order.
You're arrogant. You have the sickness that elites have had throughout history in their literal and, in some cases, figurative ivory towers. You believe that you're invincible. You will and you are failing now. Your New World Order will follow. Humanity will defeat you. The answer to 1984 is 1776.
I mean, this is a total commitment by the elite to bring in their world government. The Pope's calling for a planetary government. All the globalists are coming out of the closet right now. They're making their move. This is their blitzkrieg.
We are also fighting for future world order.
New order of the ages.
New world order.
The new world order. New world order.
A new world order.
A new world order. A new world order. A new world order. In the words of Winston Churchill, a world order in which the principles of justice, a world where the United Nations, freed from Cold War stalemate, is poised to fulfill the historic vision of its founders.
Take a look at the backside of the dollar bill. It'll say Novus Ordo Seclorum, the new social order. And they have the pyramid. And that has nothing, not a damn thing to do with the United States of America. I was going to take a look at, a bill. And you can take a look on the backside of the bill and it'll say, here. You can hardly see it. But it's Novus Ordo Seclorum. The New World Order. It's what Hitler envisioned.
Hitler's New World Order.
The New World Order. It's what Hitler envisioned. It's on the backside of the United States dollar bill. The eye of the pyramid, which is also called the eye of Horus, is the eye of Lucifer. This is what we are facing. The New World Order is housed right here at the United Nations. It is global government.
The quest for the New World Order.
After 1989, President Bush said, and it's a phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order.
Is in part a challenge to keep the dangers of disorder at bay.
And instead, it looks like we got a lot of disorder.
This is a nightmare. This is the tombstone upon all sovereignty for all nations for all time.
We stitched together a community of free nations and institutions.
These institutions play a crucial role in our quest for a new world order.
And finally gives meaning to the promise embedded in the name given to this institution, the United Nations.
An order in which no nation must surrender one iota of its own sovereignty
unless we work with our other economic partners around the world and work with them closely and intimately. That is essential. I know some people don't like it. It's a loss of national sovereignty. It's a loss of national sovereignty, but it is a simple reality.
The United Nations must fall for freedom to live. This is Hitler's dream come true.
The entire design of his new world order, made in Germany by Hitler's government, the planners of the new world order. It is a map of South America and a part of Central America as Hitler proposes to reorganize it. But the geographical experts in Berlin have ruthlessly obliterated all existing boundary lines, and they have also so arranged it that the territory of one of these new puppet states includes our great lifeline, the Panama Canal, bringing the whole continent under their domination. That is his plan. It will never go into effect.
When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at
an international order.
This new world order.
That's here. That's done.